Right, starting again. Here we are, guys. How are we doing today? Welcome back to the channel. We have an absolutely huge fixture in the form of Chelsea taking on Arsenal this evening in the Carabao Cup semi-final. It should be an absolute cracker. I cannot wait for this one. Obviously, we'll be looking to see if we can get a victory after a 1-1 draw away at Stamford Bridge earlier on in the season. Chelsea will be looking to see if they can avenge that. Obviously, they did have Moises Caicedo sent off in that match. He is not there today. He is out suspended. Chelsea have a lot of injuries at the moment. Cole Palmer misses out. Malo Gusto misses out. Reece James also misses out, although that one surprises me a bit because apparently he has trained with the squad this week, unlike Cole Palmer, who is out injured, Malo Gusto as well, and obviously Moises Caicedo is out suspended as well. Arsenal, on the other hand, William Saliba does make it in the squad. There were doubts about his fitness, but he is ultimately in, and that is a huge boost for Arsenal in the defensive line. Yuri Timber opening up space for the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Trossard to attack. And I think it is just a bit about, I don't know how to say, the surrounding five, let's say, with Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, whoever's on the wings, being able to find him more. I do think that's what it's about. I really do. And I think once we sort that out, it will be a lot better. A lot better. But yeah. Anyway, a bit of a cautious start here for Arsenal. Chelsea have had a corner already. Arsenal just seems to be trying to take the tempo out of the game, play it around a bit. Gabriel goes through the middle, gives it straight away to the Chelsea side, but Trossard's won it well, plays it forward for Yuri Timber, who loses it to Chalobah. It's out for an Arsenal throw-in, just inside, halfway through the Chelsea half. Just inside the Arsenal attacking the Chelsea end. How are Arsenal getting on? Well, it's 0-0 at the moment, 5 minutes in. Not much really happened, but we will have to wait and see if Arsenal can get. As I say, I'm going for a 3-1 win. I'm pretty confident. We really didn't play well when we came here in November. I believe it was just the end of November, or was it the start of December in the league? Anyway, we didn't play well. I think we've got a point to prove, especially after last week against Liverpool, when we really didn't play well, and that was a game that we had to win. So I think it's just a thing to go out there and beat a top 6 side that isn't Tottenham, because we always beat Tottenham for some reason. But yeah. Right, Arsenal corner here. Yuri Timber wins it against Chalobah, and Chalobah has gone down with an injury, looks like. I mean, they're both gone for the ball. Timber just plays against Chalobah and then catches him as the ball spins out for an Arsenal corner. But Declan Rice is on the corner. So, most set-piece goals in all competitions. Arsenal with 23. Actually, the top 3, funnily enough, are English teams. Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea in the top 5 European leagues. Arsenal swing the corner in, and it's 1-0 Arsenal. 1-0 Arsenal. Brilliant news. Ben White, get in. Get in. Ball gets swung in. Ben White is there just to knock it in. There's no Chelsea player challenging him whatsoever. That is brilliant news. And Arsenal lead at Stamford Bridge. Get in there. That is absolutely massive. Oh, brilliant ball by Declan Rice. And again, Set Piece FC is back in full flow. Liam Rossini looks very unhappy with what's just happened there. Have to be honest. But 1-0 Arsenal. Let's update the scoreboard. Ben White gets a goal for the Gunners. This is brilliant start. So what happens? Sanchez gets absolutely nowhere near it, and Ben White is just there to knock it into the net. He's not challenged by any defender. João Pedro doesn't do anything, just stands off him. And Arsenal lead at Stamford Bridge. But here's Trossard. Finds Rice, although that'll be half-time. Yeah, half-time. 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Right. That is the end of the first half. It's that, though. He's done very well to nick that off the Portuguese. Saka tries to get past Cucurella. Can't. That will be a throw-in for the Gunners. Throw-in taken quickly. Straight to Saka. Can he roll it across the front? No, he can't. He cuts it back. Gets past Cucurella. He's waiting for White on the overlap. He finds Ben White on the overlap. He rolls it across. That's got to be it. Gyökeres gets a goal. Thank goodness for that. Victor Gyökeres there to tap it in. Arsenal lead 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. And I've just realised I haven't started the scoreboard again for the second half. That is brilliant news. We are going to start the time. What minute are we in? We'll start in the 49th minute. We'll start there. just start there. But that is brilliant. A goal for Victor Gyökeres. Thank goodness for that. That is exactly what you love to see. And Arsenal leads 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Sanchez lets that go straight through him. Straight through him. And Gyökeres is there for the tap-in. Thank goodness he gets a goal there. Is he onside? We'll wait and see here. Yes, he is. Sanchez, that is so poor. That is so poor from the Chelsea goalkeeper. So poor. White slides it across. Sanchez just spills it straight to Gyökeres' pass. And he taps it in. And thank goodness for that. Arsenal lead 2-0. And you have to say that should be game, set, match for this one. And potentially the tie as well. Potentially the tie. The Arsenal fans singing Wembley, Wembley. We're the famous Arsenal and we are going to Wembley. It looks that way so far. 2 quick fire goals for Arsenal at the start of both halves. And that is brilliant for Victor Gyökeres to get his name on the score sheet. I think that's his first goal since Burnley away, and that was the start of November. So that is did he score in the Champions League against Atletico? When did we play Atletico Madrid? Was that before or after Burnley? Can't remember. But that's huge for Gyökeres. Very, very happy for him. And he's justified his starting. But brilliant from Ben White. Absolutely brilliant from Ben White. You're right. Brilliant from Ben White. Great ball. Great overlapping run. But the man I'm going to call on there is Bukayo Saka. He's done very well to hold off Cucurella. Fine Ben White, who gets a good ball across. Sanchez, though, that's poor from him. Very, very poor. But Chelsea coming back at them now. Yeah, right. Declan Rice swing it in. Obviously back at Chelsea. He was in their academy. It's his birthday today. This will be a great present. That's a very deep ball from Rice. It's gone to Gyökeres, but that looks like it's gone straight out. And it has, unfortunately. I tried to knock it back in. It was a very poor ball from Rice, that one. I will be honest. It was a very, very poor ball from the Arsenal midfielder. Oh, no, why is that gone? Perfect. Right, Chelsea launched the ball long. And the thing is, Chelsea, although having said that, they've gone through here. Here's João Pedro. Finds Pedro Neto on the edge of the box. Puts the ball in. Comes to Garnacho, who scores. That is 2-1. That is not what we like to see. Chelsea, sort of a hit and grab. 2-1. Look, I suppose if you go off the first half, it's probably deserved, but that is not. Arsenal will not be happy about that. Will not be happy about that. But that's a big goal for Chelsea. That is a very big goal for Chelsea. The thing I would say is that Arsenal do have the options on the bench. Arsenal do have the option. Garnacho, very good finish. Very good finish. Kepa arguably should have done better. Yeah, it's just gone straight through Kepa. Should have done better there, probably. But that is a huge goal for Chelsea. Can they get themselves back into the game? That suddenly made it a lot less comfortable for Arsenal when it was looking very, very comfy. Who is your man of the match so far? Ooh, that's a very good question. You know what, so far, I'm going to give it to Ben White. I think Ben White has been really, really good for Arsenal. Continuing his form from the weekend. I think Urian Timber's been solid. But also Declan Rice has been everywhere. So between those three, I can't really decide. Chelsea got a foul here. Wesley Fofana down on the ground injured. Yeah, Betty Verzen might go with one of the three I've just mentioned. But I'd probably lean towards one of the two full-backs, if I'm honest. Right, Chelsea playing it around here. Good ball through there for Enzo Fernandez to Pedro Neto, who's trying to get players forward. Finds Esteval. Pedro Neto seems to have dropped into the 10 position. João Pedro's gone up front as the 9. You go with Rice. Yeah, you very much could go with Rice. And I'm not surprised whatsoever. He's been phenomenal. But I run out, and this is by no means a bad thing. In fact, it's a very good thing. I run out of superlatives to Declan Rice. Because I think his performances are so consistently amazing that I don't know what is incredible for Declan Rice anymore. Good interplay there with Mikel Merino, who finds Gyökeres, who lays it off for Zubimendi. He's got to put it away, surely. Yes, he does. 3-1. Thank you very much, Martin Zubimendi. That very much feels like game, set, match. 3-1 to Arsenal away at Stamford Bridge. Martin Zubimendi re-establishes the 2-goal lead. Get in there. Seriously, get in there. That is massive. Chelsea were coming on to us. They feel like they've exerted all their attacking substitutions. I may be completely wrong. They could bring on a youngster who tears us a new one. But thank goodness for that, and I'm very happy now. I was saying that Zubimendi probably was going to come off for Mikel Merino, but thank goodness he hasn't. He's done very well to open up the space from there. Gyökeres with the assist as well. He just lays it back for him. Zubimendi, brilliant finish. Sanchez, absolutely no chance. And Arsenal are 3-1 up at the Bridge and looking very, very comfortable in this Carabao Cup semi-final. Chelsea don't really seem to have an answer, and it will be very interesting to see if Arsenal can go on and kill the tie. Skips past Timber, who's all over him. He's done very well there, the young Brazilian. Cuts out wide. Timber gets there to block the ball, but Esteval has done phenomenally well. Phenomenally well there. But Timber ultimately wins out and gets the ball out for a Chelsea corner. Pedro Neto to swing it in from the right-hand side for Chelsea. See where this one goes. See what happens. Ball gets swung in. Can Kepa claim it? No, it's come to Garnacho. 3-2. 3-2. Don't know where Kepa has gone there. Do not know where Kepa has gone there. But that is 3-2. Damn it. Back to within one. Not what you need at all, but 5-goal game at Stamford Bridge. Arsenal have got 7 minutes to hold on here. 7 minutes, but VAR looks like it might be having a look here. Let's see what happens. Ball gets swung in. Kepa goes for it, misses it completely, and then Garnacho is just there to knock it in. Don't know what's going on here. Kepa doesn't get to it. Yeah, that can't be it. It's not going to be anything. That's going to be a goal. There's nothing wrong there. Ooh, boys, Kepa. Don't think anything that won't be ruled out. That will not be ruled out. That will 100% be a goal. I'd be very surprised if this gets ruled out. Very, very surprised if that gets ruled out. No, goal is given. 3-2 to Chelsea. 3-2 to Arsenal. 7 minutes for Arsenal to hold on. You'd expect there to be at least 4 minutes of added time. We'll see what happens. Just trying to take the sting out of the game. Just trying to take the sting out of the game. Gabriel finds Martinelli in a lot of space in the centre of the pitch. He starts to drive at the Chelsea defence. Plays a ball through to Gabriel Jesus, who I think will be offside, but can he finish it? Oh, that would be a penalty. Arsenal penalty if he's not offside, but he's offside. So it doesn't matter anyway. That could have ended the game, but I thought he was offside. So got away with one there. Blooming hell. That was a stonewall penalty if he wasn't offside, but he was. He's timed that run really poorly, actually. Yeah, he's miles offside. Good spot from the linesman. Does Hato take him out? Yes, he does. Absolutely takes him out. Yeah, Hato's got away with one there because that would have been a stonewall penalty. But offside, thankfully for Chelsea. And it will be their free kick. Out of this one. This would be huge in the tie. You feel it would if Chelsea were able to claw something back here. Robert Sanchez is going to put this ball in the box. Let's see how well he does. This will be it. Right. Still inside the Chelsea half. He's going to launch it long. See what happens. Ball goes in from the Chelsea keeper. Arsenal get rid of it. That is full time. Get in there. Brilliant news. 3-2 advantage going into the second leg. Very narrow win. Made a lot more nervy than it actually needed to be. But ultimately, that is full time. That is the end of the match. Arsenal have won this one 3-2. So, for everyone that has joined the live stream today, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We will definitely be doing some more of these 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. massive, massive win for Arsenal. Brilliant game, 5-goal thriller at the Bridge. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Look out for my match reaction. That will be coming out probably tomorrow morning now. But yes, thank you very much, everyone, for watching along with me. Really enjoyed it. Have a good evening, everyone.